I'm going to take a little break here. Be right back. So later in the video, frustration kicked in. Yep, it's that kind of day. Enjoy. Hey guys, I'm Boot. We're in New Jersey, and today we're going to do a little more Python coding. I watched over and edited and learned that there was a whole slew of issues that I hadn't even gotten into in the code, and for some reason, like, my brain couldn't function at that moment. I was just extremely tired, had a really long night, and ended up getting not much sleep and being woken up super early the next day. So it's been a crazy couple days, but anyways, I'm kind of getting back to, back into the swing of things, and I figured I'd jump on and work a little bit more on my my little app. So I figured, make a little video, and maybe I'll learn something, maybe you'll learn something, maybe we'll learn something together. So let's jump in and have a look at that code and see what it looks like today. Okay, so last time we got to here, and let's see, grams to pounds was working, grams to tablespoons. Let's see, grams to tablespoons. So, you know what we can do? So to start us off, we're going to find grams to tablespoons. I believe we actually want the dry start G in the secondary section here. So we're going to cut it, okay? Then we're going to leave it here. We're going to paste it in right there. What happened? No. Undo. Am I doing this wrong? Yeah, dry tablespoon. Here we go. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out with the conversion chart. But we can get down to 1 tablespoon, and 1 tablespoon equals 14 grams. So, if 1 tablespoon equals 14 grams, okay, then we go here, go to 1 tablespoon. So a dry tablespoon here, we need 1 tablespoon by 14. So we're gonna have to change these settings here. Now, something that's really fun about Python code is sometimes you can just repeat things and rename things or readdress things. So at this point in time, where I go to grams, okay, because that was my dry measurements for pound. See that? Now we've gotten that change there. The dry here, we've got the type of input, okay, so that's all set. But when we come to grams, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have to punch this down a bit. Okay, and we're going to have to come up here and we're going to have to back this off just a bit here. Okay, now we're going to have to go like this, paste it right there. Now, we're going to go ahead and have to change these values. So, if I say 1 tablespoon, okay, if I go to the measurement chart, which is way over here, 1 tablespoon equals a 32nd of a pound. How do I do 1/32 in decimals? Is it like going to be like 0.333 something? Let's ask the Google machine. Wait, are you kidding me right now? Is this the exact thing that I just built, but like in a fancier package? How nice. And a multi-converter with temperature. Oh my Lanta, this is a very nice version of my app right here. And there are some things in here that are not in my program. But that's okay because I'm not participating in a competition. I'm participating in a learning exercise, and so I don't have to be too worried about what anybody else is doing. I just need the conversion. If there's 14 grams per teaspoon, let's go back to our code. Okay, there's 14 grams per teaspoon. We're going to turn grams to tablespoons. That's the one. Alright, so we need to multiply each gram .14 grams is a tablespoon. Multiply. Alright, let's try that. Oh, we've got an issue for upper G. Indentation error. Oh no, what's happening here? Upper G right here. Indentation issues. Okay, so we're going to go dry. We're going grams. How many grams? What was the math on that? Oh, grams 14 is 1, yeah, 14. 2 GB. That's not true. That's not true at all. Oh, wait. I added a whole fucking thing here? Seriously? I did not need to do all that. Let's get out of here with this shit. This is fine. Right here. We can do that. We don't even need these, actually. Okay, so let's try that again. Dry. We're going from grams. We're going 14 into tablespoons. That's not true either. Dry start G is 14. That's the grams, right? Then grams. So 14 times 1 dry tablespoons. Dry tablespoons is not equal to 1. Okay, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to go 14. Gotta fix that S there. See, this number is going to be 14. I know there's like a very specific number, but if I literally take that 1, we're going to change it to G because it's grams, right? Yeah, or no, that's pounds. Holy fuck, what did I just do? This is where 14 is. Okay, but in the meantime, I need to fix that string because that's going to give me trouble here as well. This is dry start G. Their string's fixed. Right? Oh no, up here. Yeah, this one's going to be weird too. Teaspoons. I don't think that's right either. There you go. Okay, so let's see. My next setup here was, yes, by 14. So if I have let's try this again here. Oh. Uh-oh. What did I mess up here? Line 77. Oh, yeah. That is kind of a doesn't need to be there such. Alright, let's run it. Okay, we're going dry. We're going grams, correct? Yes, grams to pounds, grams to tablespoons. That's where we're at. So, oh, did I just screw that up? Oh, I did screw up. Yeah. Okay. I'm also going to have to build in for that too, but we'll get into that later. So dry, we're going to go grams I'm converting from, and we're going to say 14 grams. Wait. Check the math real quick. 14 grams is equal to 1 tablespoon. That's what I need. So if this is 14 and I multiply it by 14, I'm not going to get 1. So if I divide it by 14, I'm going to get 1. Oh, whoops, my bad. Dry. Converting from grams, we're going to say 14 grams. Okay, and we're going to say we would like to convert it to tablespoons. And 14 grams is equal to 1 tablespoon. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Okay, so now, knowing what we know there, we can go ahead into this and remove that. Okay, there's that section here. Now, let's see what else. We've got that fixed up there. We're actually going to have to go through all the functions real quick. I did also forget the ounces, so I'm going to have to add an elif for the ounces as well. So I'll get to that here as well. Actually, we'll just end it with an else. Else dry end type dot upper. Couple of these equals OZ. Forgot to make that a string. If it equals ounce, or yeah, OZ. So we're gonna go, if that happens, we're gonna create a L to OZ function, which is going to be equal to a let's see, float, whatever's inside the float, and then float whatever's inside the float. We'll figure that out later. Next section, we're going to print. We're going to change that. Oh, excuse me. We are going to print the string. What are we in? Dry start. This is not dry start L anymore, is it? Oh yeah, it is pounds. So dry start L. Okay, so dry start L with, which is comma, and that's in pounds, which is in this. LBS is equal to comma, forgot the quotation, comma, equal to whatever string L2 ounce, L2 ounce, oh shoot, I screwed up that, L2 ounce and comma, and one of these, actually two of these guys, and we're going to say ounces. There we go. Okay. And we're also going to add in right here where we go. Nope, we're going to go space, new line, space. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? New line, space, OZ. Ounces equals OZ. Okay, so now we added the ounces functions into our list here. So I'm going to go ahead like this, go like this, and we'll hash this out. And did I $, hash? We'll hash it out, and this will be pounds 2 ounces. Okay. I will have to spell it out, ounces. Okay, now pounds to ounces. So a pound is equal to 16 ounces, yes. So 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. Let's jump over to here. And if our pounds is whatever, so that's going to be pounds, then we're going to go float by, what happened to this? Oh, I got real goofy. 16 ounces. So 1 pound is dry ounce. Yep, okay. So we're going to go dry and type. No, dry start L. And then we're going to take that and we're going to go 16. So we'll use dry OZ. Okay. And are we gonna divide or multiply? Let's see. 1 pound is 16 ounces. So if we take 1 and divide it by 16, we get 1, right? Or 16. I don't know. 16 divided by 1 is 16. So maybe we have to switch these around. Maybe we have to cut this, take this dry ounce and paste it and divide it by that. Okay, so now we're going to go so if we play this, what is happening here? Oh, I forgot to put the bracket at the end. That's the one. Okay, now let's try it. No, try and type upper else. Is it not an else? I guess we'll put it in as another elif. Whatever, I don't care. Okay, dry. We're going to convert from pounds to, let's start from the beginning. So if we go pounds to grams, so how many pounds? We'll say 1. Okay. What type would you like to convert to? We'll start with grams. Okay. 1 pound is equal to 454 grams. Is that correct? 1 pound, 454 grams. Yep. That's right. Okay. Enter. Alright, next we're going to do cups. Pounds to cups. So dry, we're going from pounds. We're going to say 1 pound. We're going cups. So C. 1 pound is equal to 2 cups. And let's check the chart. That looks about right to me. So let's go ahead and exit out of that. Let's start again. Now we're going to tablespoons. So we're going to go dry. We're going to go pounds. We're going to go 1. We're going to go tablespoons. So TB. And 1 pound is equal to 32 tablespoons. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Okay. Next up, we are going to check the next part of the code, which is the teaspoon. So let's go here. We're going to start with dry. We're going to start with pounds. We're going to start with 1. We're going to start with teaspoon. Now it says 1 pound is equal to 96 teaspoons. 1 pound is equal to 32 teaspoons. So, again, maths. 1 pound equals 32. Okay, so I actually switched these around. So we're going to go like that. We're going to go like this. We're going to go here. We're going to go with this and then this. And now we're going to try it again. Dry, pound, 1 teaspoon, TS, to 96 teaspoons. It's still doing it. Teaspoons. Oh, that's why, because I'm up here. Teaspoons. Shit. What did I do? Oh, I fucked this up. I was supposed to go like this. Go cut, delete, slash paste. Okay, that looks right. Let's go up here. L2S. So teaspoon is what? Teaspoon is 96. So 1 pound equals 96. That's correct. So I did that right. Why am I breaking my balls on that one? I thought I did that wrong for some reason. Okay, anyways, now we go to ounces. So if I go to here, we're going to go dry, we're going to go pounds. We're going to convert 1 pound into ounces, OZ. And, oh, we've got a problem with the dry start L because dry start L is in caps. Dry start L, that's it right there, L. Huh, don't know why it did that. Let's try that again. Dry, we're going pounds to 1, 2 ounces. We're gonna go, damn it. I hit the wrong thing, hit the wrong key. Dry, pounds, 1 pound, ounces, and 16 ounces is 1 pound. That sounds about right to me. Double check it. Yep, there's our maths. Okay, so we're done with that part. Now we go to grams. Okay, now when we go to grams, the trick is We got some dry start G's. We got dry start G's. Okay. So first off, we need to find grams to liters, or grams to liters, grams to pounds. Huh, my bad. Okay. So now we're gonna go grams to pounds. So let's go dry. We're gonna start with grams. How many grams? I'll say 1 gram. We'll change it into LB. No, we'll change it just to L. 1 gram is equal to some infinitesimal number down there. I don't know what that means. Okay, so if I go into the code and I add in this number here, right, and then I just paste it in there and I slap one of these on there. Alright, we'll leave that as a float number, because there it is in black and white. And then we'll go done deal, right? Like that. So that's tablespoons. Pounds to grams. Grams to pounds. What am I doing? Grams into pounds. Grams. There's 14 grams in something. There's 454 grams in 1 pound. So let's see if that works. How dare you? What the crap? Over here. Okay, exit. Alright, so I need grams to pounds. 454. Dry. We're going grams. 454. And we're going to do it to pounds. To 1 pound. That's perfect. Okay? That works. The next thing we're going to do is gram to tablespoon. So, tablespoon, gram. 14 grams to 1 tablespoon. So, just like in this one, we divide. In this one, we would multiply. Grams to pounds. No, I don't know what I just did. Grams to pounds is not what I'm trying to do. Grams to tablespoons. Wait, grams to pounds. Why did I do it? Grams to tablespoons. 14 to 1. 14 to 1. Okay, so we're going to have to 14 grams to tablespoons. So we're going to have to divide whatever tablespoon. No. If 1 tablespoon equals 14 grams, and if I put in 14 grams, how do I get 1? I divide it by 14. So yeah, I take the grams and I divide them by 14, whatever. Take the grams divided by 14 tablespoons. Yeah, I just did that. So, how many? We're going to go with 16. So, dry, gram, we'll say 16 or 14. 16, 14, 14. $14.7. Yes. So say I multiply it. Multiply it by 14. Try. grams. How many grams? Well, we'll say 14. And we're converting it to tablespoons. 207 tablespoons is 14 grams, huh? 14 grams is 1 tablespoon, motherfucker. At 14, whatever it is. How do I round up an integer? No. It's gotta be no, that's a string. Let's say integer. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Tablespoons. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go dry. We're converting from grams. We're gonna say 14 grams. And we're gonna say convert to tablespoons. It's equal to 0. Wow, it just jumped right to 0. How is that integer? Damn, how do I use the upper function, like the random round up function? I need to round up. And let's see what we get. Okay. So, okay, we're going to go dry. We're going to go grams. We're going to go 14 grams. We're going to go change it to tablespoons. And 14 grams is equal to 10 tablespoons. Okay, let's try 28. So we're going to do it again. We're going to F5. Dry. We're going to start from grams. We're going to go 28. Okay, we're going to change that to tablespoons. We're equal to 2 tablespoons. Okay, now we're going to go to 28 and 28 is what, 56. So we're going to try 56. We're going to go grams. We're going to say 56. Okay, we're going to convert that to tablespoons. It says it's equal to 4 tablespoons. Huh, that doesn't seem right. 57 is 4. So it's just going to round up on that one then, huh? That round did not help me at all. Let's change it to no, it's gonna be a string, but if I make that a float of 14 and then I turn that into a string, I leave that as a string, 57 grams should be equal to 4 tablespoons. So grams, 57 tablespoons. 3.8. It's not even 4. That's not right at all. It's gonna have to be 14. There's no way around it. tablespoons. It says it's equal to 3.8. So no matter what, it's going to give me a float value. So what if we, wait, is that 54 or 57? 57. So we're not quite there. If we get to 57, tablespoons, 4.07, so 4. That's perfect. 57 hits 4. And you know what? Let's turn this into an integer. Try the difference here. Dry grams. What do we got here for grams? Let's look for something ridiculous. Let's try 340. 340 grams. "24 tablespoons. 24 tablespoons. Try 397. Was that correct? Yeah. $28. 397. 28. Yep. So we good. We good. We got it. Now we move on to the next one, which is cups. Okay, so cups. Oh, you know what? We also need to add in a space here for, just like we said before, the ounces. Excuse me. So that looks about right. Let's go ahead and, so we've got this one set up. Let's go grams to cups. Grams to cups. No, it's not working. It's not working. Grams to cups. So 227 grams equals 1 cup. So if we're going to start with our grams, right, we're going to have to know that 227 equals 1. Well, it looks like we're going to take our dry cups out, like so. We're just going to go 1. Our dry start G, or no, actually we can divide by, what was it? What was that chart said? 1 cup is equal to 227 grams. So we're going to divide whatever that is by 227. Correct? That's the grams to cups measure. So let's try that. Go dry. We're going to go grams. We're going to go grams to cups. So we're going to do 227. And we're going to go cups. So C equal to 1 cup. That's perfect. Now, if I say, yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably could have done something along those lines here because the 14, but that's all right. It works. Let's see. So we've done pounds, we've done cups, we've done tablespoons. Let's actually switch the tablespoon around here. We're going to cut it from here. Go back 1. And we're going to go put this down here. Actually, this here, and we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go back 1, and then we're going to paste it here. Bam, grams of tablespoons. Perfect. So let's go like this. Okay, we're good there. Grams of cups needs better math. Did we figure it out? Yeah, we did. We figured it out. So we can now get rid of that maths thing. Okay. Let's see. So we've got pounds, cups, tablespoons. Pounds, cups, tablespoons. Next up is teaspoons. So let's start with our backspace here. We're gonna hashtag, we're gonna hash grams to teaspoons. Teaspoons. Okay. And now we're gonna go, oh my gosh, what the heck. elif, another elif, dry end type. Upper. Okay, and one of these guys, so we're gonna upper to, oh no, we don't need to upper to that. Oh, my bad. Upper these. We're gonna upper TS. Okay, and then we're gonna colon afterwards. Oh no, there is a of these and a couple of these. Alright, so next up we're gonna go to G to TS because it's a teaspoon. We're gonna equal that to a float value, which is going to be equal to dry start G. Okay, and then we're going to take that and we're going to multiply it by some stupid whatever float that goes inside of here that I'm not sure of yet. And then we'll go down to the next one and we'll say print. We'll print the whole string of dry start G, comma, call on these guys. This is going to be grams. Is equal to, step out of there, comma, we're going to do a integer or string with G to TS. And that's going to give me another comma and a point to say this is teaspoons. Okay, so let's see what we've got here in our kitchen conversion chart. There is no teaspoon. Or, excuse me, how many grams are in a teaspoon?
There are 4 grams in 1 teaspoon. However, the nutritional information may round this down to 4 grams.
4. So I was correct. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to assume that by 4. How many grams in a teaspoon?
From reference.com, a teaspoon is about 4.2 grams.
4.2. Okay. So we're not going to multiply it by that. 4.2 grams in a teaspoon. So So it's 1 teaspoon. Don't forget the x equals input. So let's go with 5. Okay, we're gonna go dry. 0 grams. 700. We're gonna transfer it to a teaspoon. How many teaspoons is 700 grams?
From Muller-Carl-Schultz.de, 1 teaspoon is approximately 5 grams or 5,000 milligrams.
Oh, I have to change this to integer. That's why. How many grams are in a teaspoon?
There are 4 grams in a teaspoon. However, the rounding of the nutritional data may have led to the impression that there are 4 grams in a teaspoon.
How many teaspoons is 14 grams?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, 14 grams equals to 3.34 teaspoons.
Okay. Cool. So that seems to be correct. Even though I've changed it to an integer from a float. I think I'm going to go ahead and change this to a float as well. Just because I want to round this off here doesn't really mean anything. I kind of want to keep it as a float or a string. I mean, it'll be okay. Especially this one if I keep it as a string. There we go. Keep it as a string. We don't need anything crazy. Next one's going to be ounces. So, let's get started with our hash. Grams to ounces. All right, let's go to the next one here. Go back. We're going to ELIF. We're going to dry end. Did I miss a, yeah, I missed a Y. Dry end type is going to be an uppercase. This is going to be OZ. Colon. Enter. We're going to do G to OZ. Oh, did I miss? I messed it up here. Yeah, we gotta back that up. G to OZ is equal to a float. No, why am I trying to capitalize? Float thing. We're gonna say multiplied by another float thing for now. We'll come back and fill that in later. Right now we're going to go to, oh, you know what, one of these is going to be the dry start G again. Dry start G. We'll just keep it that like that for now. Our next place we need to go to is What am I thinking of here? So grams to ounces. So we need to look at the chart. Chart says there's 1 ounce to 28 grams. So if I take how many grams there are, right, and I divide it by 28, I don't think that's right. So guys, I'm going to take a little break here. Be right back. So we're going to go ahead and set up the next line, which is going to be a print line. And we are going to print we're going to print the string. I don't know why I was trying to write that. String is going to be dry start. G. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to go comma. Grams is equal to, and then we'll go comma, another string. This is going to be the formula G2OZ, right? Yep, looks good to me. G to OZ, and then we're going to go comma. We're going to do 2 more of these, and we're going to call that teaspoons. That got really weird. Oh, did I do teaspoons? I meant to do ounces. Boneheaded move. No big. Got a little confused. Got it all cleared up. Alright, so everybody looks happy. Let's go ahead and figure this ounce to grams situation out. Okay, so it looks like 1 ounce is equal to 28 grams. So no matter how many grams I put in, I have to divide them by 28. I don't know why I said a 0.28. I have to divide them by 28. Let's have a look at that. So if 28 is divided by 28, it'll be 1. So it'll be 1 ounce. Okay, we're going to do grams to ounces here. That's the way it is. Dry. Okay, grams. We're going to go, how many grams? Let's say 64. We're going to go enter. We're going to go change that to ounces. OZ. 64 grams is equal to 2.28 something ounces. Well, yeah, that's about right. 2.5, 2 1/3, something like that. It doesn't have to be whatever. You can always round it, call it 2, but there's your precise measurement right there. And by keeping it afloat and not an integer or a full number or something like that. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna hold off here. We got our dry ingredients from last time, our pounds from last time, and this time we got all of our grams lined up here, it looks like. Yep, looks like we've got our pounds, we've got our cups, we've got our tablespoons, we've got our teaspoons, and we've got our ounces. So that's 5 different types we've got here, and also 5 different types we should have here as well. So I know I'm going to be adding extra elif statements into here at some point. If somebody accidentally types in the wrong thing, I'm going to have it loop back around and ask that question, but we'll get into that in the next video. So guys, it's been a while here. I think I'm going to take a little break and I'm going to stop this video for now, but thank you guys for joining me on this adventure of Python coding. This app is probably done a million times. I saw it in this video in a web app and it was done really well, but I hope to, just continue this process to learn for myself. Not to compete out there, but just to learn for myself a little bit of coding. And I hope you guys can, pick up some of this as well. If you're a little confused, check out the last video where I explain a little more in detail, some of the code and how it started and what it all means. And then we can go forward, and let me know in the comments if you guys want to see this as a live series, because I think that would be very beneficial for both you out there watching and trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing, as well as it might be beneficial to me to have some suggestions as to changes to make in the code. So guys, if you want to join in on a live experience with this, let me know down in the comments. And anyways, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.